around, and welcome to the Indie Digest. Today we're looking at The Binding of Isaac, specifically with the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, which just expands the base game. It doesn't change anything particularly. Apologies for the black bars at the sides of the screen. This game is an indie game, and as with many indie games, the options are oddly limited, as in I can't figure out for the life of me how to change things around. XSplit doesn't like me messing with things, so black bars deal with it. It just means I haven't stretched anything basically, so it's for the best. Nothing's cut out, nothing's stretched. This is good, trust me. So what is this game? This game is a roguelike. It's basically the original Zelda, but randomized. Oh, and horrifying, very horrifying. Forgot to mention that. We're going to go with Isaac. He's the default all round. Going to play one run, unless it's awful, which it could be. Bit of a tendency to have awful runs. So you play this dude. He's a baby. He's naked, naturally. He shoots his tears at enemies. Yes, this is a lovely, charming game. Oh, and headless things jump at you. Don't question it. Don't question it. Oh, good start to the run. I referred a bit of damage, but this item is lard. And as one might expect, eating a whole tub of lard makes a baby rather fat. Well, you know, if the tub of lard is as large as the baby. Anyway, what has this done? This has given me 2 extra heart containers, which can be filled up with consumable hearts. So it's basically Zelda, sort of, except without the, quarter hearts, was it? I don't know. So yeah, we're fat. It does make us slower, but it gives us more health, so can't really argue with that. Mini boss, very good. Mini bosses are the 7 deadly sins. Pride, envy, greed, gluttony, wrath, lust. How many was that? I have no idea. Right, so this is the Anarchist's cookbook. I shall demonstrate briefly over here, because I want to get that bomb. Ooh, careful. Ugh. Okay, that was risky, but I got a bomb out of it. So it's a nice item, sort of. Personally, I would prefer something better, so what I'm going to do is go with the where's my mouse gone? The D6, which is the item I've got. It's probably called the dice. Yeah, the dice, I think. Anyway, it rerolls items. You don't get that from the start of the game. Important to note, you only get that after beating the one of the final bosses with Isaac. I forget which one. There's like a lot. Originally, it looks like you only have to do 6 floors and then you're done. No. There's like 2 more floors after that, and then there's another floor after that, and the DLC added another floor after that. Was it an update? I don't remember. Either way, if you think you've done the final boss, you haven't. Unless you've spent 100 hours in the game, in which case you probably have. Ooh. Blue rock? Sort of blue with a cross. Where's the mouse gone? There we go. I pointed it in time, I think. Go on, I'll open it. Well, key and a bomb. Alright, it's worth it. Also, this may be wrong, because it usually is, but you see how there's like this shape, and this one has 3 adjoining rooms? Maybe a secret room. We're going to find out. It was. Excellent. Yeah, no, that's a unicorn horn. I shall demonstrate. Basically, does this, and you can run into things, and you're invulnerable, and it's a good item, but I prefer the dice for now. Later game, I'm going to want something that does damage or gives health or something nice. So this is the boss room. Today we have the Duke of Flies. Yes, basically this is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game, unless you start with ridiculously low damage or rate of fire. Basically, the only one that has even the slightest bit of trouble with this is the character, I think Eve, probably. Samson's probably the easiest for it, because he has a very nice item called Bloody Lust, something like that. It gives extra damage per every enemy you kill. Either way, Isaac, decent rate of fire, decent damage. So easy enough. Ah, this is going to show off how horrifying this game gets. So the last item made us a bit fat. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically that gave us extra health for some reason. Don't ask. Don't ask. Stem cells, health. Sure, that makes sense, doesn't it? Granted, it's in actual real life, I don't think any medication involving stem cells would look quite like that or have quite that effect, but you never know. Sure. This room below us, self-sacrifice room, or it's the same symbol as the curse of Babylon, so I suppose you could call it a curse room. We'll be going to that later, probably. I quite like them. Some people hate them. I don't mind. It's like 1 health just to try. It's basically gambling. I'll show you. This is Larry Jr., one of the easier bosses. He can be a bit unpredictable, so he can get a hit or 2 in, but normally, as long as you keep your distance and don't get impatient, he's easy enough to deal with. Oh, that item we have, the little dude that's following us, Gish, fires slowing bullets. Very nice little item, that one. Very helpful. When did I get that? Why did I not talk about it? There's probably good reasoning. Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment. This is a spirit heart. It's just like extra heart that doesn't need heart containers, so it's more valuable but more rare. That item is a range up. Right now the tiers go that far. That would make them go a bit further, and it stacks as multipliers for various items. This, however, is a deal with the devil room. And so I was going to go in here so I could re-roll the deal with the devil, which allows me to trade health for very good items. However, this is instead the Krampus fight, which is a random thing that was added in a Christmas update, because Krampus is the German Santa Claus, the German Santa Claus, I think, that gives out coal or something, I don't know. I think it's German, so, you know, obviously Santa has to be some sort of evil monster. Ooh, careful. Okay, incidentally, I don't expect to win this run. If I do, this video is going to be a lot longer than normal, and the processing is going to be a pain. But yeah, you'll get the general gist. You don't have to see me beating the chest in order to get the gist of this game. Know that this isn't my first impression by far. I've spent far too many hours in this. Okay, this item is called the lump of coal. If I take it, as the shots travel, they get larger. As they get larger, they do more damage. It's quite nice, but I could re-roll it. And the thing is, there's a lot of other items that are very good. Oh, and I'm going to risk it. Yep. I do not for a second regret that decision. This item is Brimstone. You may now notice I am some form of demon. Oh yes, indeed. What do we do now? Instead of firing tears, although we still do have Gish doing their little slowing shots. Infinite range, passes through rocks, passes through enemies, does more damage. Amazing. Brimstone, one of the best items. There was a time, actually, basically, if you've just started the game, Brimstone is probably the best item available to you, because most other items you need to unlock through various methods. I'm going to go to the self-sacrifice room. No, deal with the devil. No. Curse room? That's what it's called, the curse room. It's probably the highest damage. There's various other ones, Mom's Knife, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, don't question those names. There's various things. Maybe Ipecac is available, but you need the DLC for that one. Basically, this is the highest damage, best thing. Some people don't like it, I kind of do. Ooh, a pill. Incidentally, in real life, random pills you don't know, don't take them. In this game, well, let's just take it. Tears down, don't care for that. That is the same pill, so let's not take that. Okay, we lost 1 health and we lost some statistics. If you press that button, you can see the statistics. Tears is this one, which indicates rate of fire. That's damage, that's speed, that is range. I don't know what stacks with Brimstone, actually. I don't think range does. Oh, did I leave a range thing? And that's ooh, does range stack? I don't think it does. I'm probably going to re-roll that if I get enough charges. Probably. Unless there's something really worthless in this item room, in which case I might re-roll that. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Ah, yes, that is an interesting item. Crack the sky. Little random for my taste. It doesn't... You can't really aim it. Those beams just like murder anything, almost. But it's very hard to aim. Just going to quickly take out some fire. Might get, ooh, consumables in it. So, heart and penny. Well, a cent. Do Americans call them pennies? I don't think they do. That's an English thing, isn't it? Because we have, there's like pounds and pence. Why do I feel like I've heard Americans say penny though? Huh. I would go re-roll it now, but there's not... Even if I go through the rest of the floor, it's not going to give me another re-roll opportunity. You need to go through 3 rooms to recharge the bars. So I'm just going to go around and see what I can get. Yes, it's the last one. I wouldn't have got another re-roll. So now I choose, do I re-roll the range upgrade, which may or may not stack with Brimstone. It certainly doesn't give more range, but it may give a damage multiplier. It does with certain items. Or do I re-roll the active, which I 100% can't take? I'm going to say that I'm going to re-roll the active, and I'm going to tell you why. Boss rooms give mostly passive upgrades that are okay. Item rooms can give very, very, very nice things, and I love another chance at a real good item. That was not a really good item. This is Monster Manuel, because it is misspelled. It's supposed to be manual, I think. Basically, for one room, it gives another one of those little dudes. The fact that it's worse than just picking up one of those little dudes as a permanent means it's probably one of the weakest items in the game. Also, it stops you getting a load of other really good active items, so I choose not to take it all of the time. So instead I'm just going to take the range up. Probably should have re-rolled that, probably would have got like a HP up or something, and that might have been better. Ooh. I am going to go in this room. This is a library. I regret this decision already. Telepathy for dummies makes the shots homing. Obviously it doesn't do anything for Brimstone, that'd be ridiculous. Book of Shadows gives me a shield. Interesting, not really what I want. However, I can go and re-roll them. Libraries give the book items always actives, and there's a couple of really good ones in the selection. Book of Revelations, Book of Belial being the most obvious. One gives Spit Hearts, one gives damage. Interesting thing though, if you get Book of Revelations, you always get a certain boss, which are the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and they only give you specific items. The fact that I've already missed the first one, which is a cube of meat, means I can't upgrade it to Fallen, so it might not be the best decision to get. So I'm going to have to question whether or not I want to re-roll it or not. Ooh, Spirit Heart, Small Rock, damage upgrade, flat damage, brilliant. Not going to question it, not going to complain, that is absolutely fine with me. We have got the dice back. Yeah, you know what, yeah, I would still like... Oh, I've got a choice of both. This is Book of Belial, this is Book of Revelations. Revelations gives Spirit Hearts, Belial gives damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go Book of Revelations. Basically, use it, get a Spirit Heart. I think it's used every 6 rooms, although it could be... No, I think it's 6. There are probably better items in the game. Well, there are better ones. The nail specifically, because it does both damage and Spirit Hearts. But, yeah, whatever, this is a good one. This is the shop, by the way. I haven't had anywhere near enough money to use it effectively yet. 1 Spirit Heart to try the Curse Room. Yep, I like them. Many people don't, again. That's their own thing. Ah, yes, these okay, this wasn't worth it. A Spirit Heart for 3 flies that'll try and attack and probably just get themselves killed on the first room. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. So... whatever, it could have been something good. You can get some really good items in those curse rooms. And you know what, 1 heart for the chance at an item that could win me the game? Sure, I almost always take it. It rarely pays off, but occasionally it does, and I'm really thankful when it does. Okay, lost 1 heart there, not happy. However, what I am happy about is that was a dime. which if I understand American currency properly, means 10 cents. If I understand American currency properly. Dime. You can't just call. We just call them like 10p over here. It's not anything fancy. 10p, 20p. We don't have a 25p. Don't know why. Probably makes sense, but I don't know. It adds up into less things. It's sort of stuck. Well, this item is worthless. This is the Ouija board that makes tiers spectral, so they can pass through rocks. My thing can already pass through rocks, so that's... I mean, I don't think there's enough rooms left to recharge the dice, even if I went back and got it, so I'm going to take it, just in case it has some other effect I'm not familiar with, but I feel like it's worthless. So, yeah, never mind. Oh god, is it hampered my ability to... No, I can still damage rock side. Okay, yep, 100% worthless. Take another spirit heart. This is the mob trap room. You go in, you get a luring chest. I'm gonna take it. It's giving me a keener bomb, but now we have to fight enemies. I don't care. They're easy enough. Seriously, it's not an issue. Not with the items I have. I'm pretty overpowered for the 3rd floor, which is what I'm on. Ow, I'm a bit slow. I did take that. I did take the LARD, and I think something else might have been a speed downgrade. I could really do with a speed upgrade, basically. You can get too fast in this game to the point where you're sort of flying around the screen and it causes issues. Where I am, I could do with a bit more speed. Also, if you ever notice me sort of floundering slightly like there, yeah, certain key combinations on my keyboard don't work. Lesson kids, don't buy cheap keyboards, it's not worth it. So we just got a nickel. I am going to go back to the shop. Most items in the shop cost 15 cents. That is what it costs for a good item anyway. You can get things like 3 or 5 or whatever, but the only items worth mentioning are 15, so you have to pay a key to get in anyway. I generally only go in if I really need something for something else I'm doing, or if I want the good item. What's the good item? This item, I'm going to take it. It's called the Steam Sale. Basically, everything is now half price, rounded up, so 5 cents becomes 3 cents, not 2 cents. It's just how it works. Except for hearts, they always become 2. I don't know exactly what the equation is there. Interesting. I could have bought a key. I'm gonna pass because I only need to get to 8 cents now in order to get another 15 cents item, which could be a much better 15 cents item, like the map of the compass or some good stuff like that. Right, I'm gonna take one quick sip of my drink while we're walking. Oh, yeah. Put my drink a bit too strong. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, these are bomb flies, explode, don't get near them, pretty self-explanatory. Pestilence, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Famine, pestilence, war and death. Oh yes indeed, the 4 horsemen. These are the ones you get if you have the Book of Revelations. I believe the reference is that they were mentioned in the Book of Revelations. I'm pretty sure these were supposed to fly across the sky and burn all the people who didn't feel like going to church, something like that. I don't know. I never read the Bible. Well, I did a bit, but you know, it was all whatever. But it gave cubes of meat. Don't know why. I don't think that was it. I don't think that bit's in the Bible. If you get 1, it just goes around you and blocks shots. If you get 2, it goes around you, blocks shots and shoots. And if you get 3, it turns into Super Meat Boy and it goes around and eats enemies for you. I should do Super Meat Boy. Have I done that yet? I haven't. Ooh, have to do that. Right. Spider spawners. Hate these with a passion. These only appear in the ones added by the DLC. Basically what I mean by that is there used to be the 6 floors. Now, thanks to the DLC, you still go through the 6 floors, but there's like variants, and basically the variants always swap out flies for spiders. Spiders are universally harder to deal with. Edmund Macmillan, bit of a dick. Seriously, you buy the DLC, you've just made the game harder. There's nothing that makes it easier except a handful of items that you could get that, you know, sort of make the game easier, but it also adds a load of terror. Well, actually, no, it adds pretty much... I'm not sure the DLC added any bad items per se. There are probably a few, but it was mostly pretty good items. So maybe that actually does balance making the game, you know, adding a bit extra tilt on the RNG towards good items in return for making harder enemies and stuff. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that either. Either way, let's just keep killing. What are these enemies? No idea. Seriously, not a clue. Let's hurt ourselves. Aha. Oh, interesting. Guppy's paw turns a single red heart into 3 spirit hearts. Now it turns red heart containers. Interesting to note. If you take this item, you should always wait until the red heart, you're like half a red heart, then turn all the empty containers into spirit hearts. At this stage in the game, floor 4, I feel like I'm going to get more use out of rechargeable hearts. Because if I use this now, I'm going to get 6 times 3, which is 18. So I'm going to get 18 spirit hearts, plus whatever I get from the Book of Revelations for the entire rest of the game. No recharge possible. I think you probably see why that could be a bad idea. If you get this late in the game, like really late, it's amazing, because 18 with only a couple of floors to go is brilliant. 18 with half the game to go, the harder half of the game to go. No thank you. Though I did take it because there's a special thing. If you take 3 guppy items, you turn into a flying cat. Don't question it. Seriously. Don't question any of these things I'm saying. Just know that they're true and they need no explanation. Ow. Oh, damn it, Greed. Damn Greed, don't be a dick. Greed is the biggest dick in this game. He turns up in shops and shoots at you and steals your money. God damn it, Greed. Either way, he also drops money, so I now have enough for a good item on the next floor. 1 bomb for a key, yes. If you blow up rocks next to holes, they fill in the holes. Sure, that, yeah, makes sense. It looks like a bottomless pit to me, but no, it's actually just a bit too deep for a baby to to climb out of. Sure, why not? Oh god, I don't care for these. If you don't kill them all at once, they split into individuals, and that's just a pain for everybody involved. Well, except them. They probably like being de-Siamesed. Is that a term? Probably isn't a term. I don't think Siamese is the medical term in the first place. Actually, it's a derogatory term. Oh damn. Ignore that. Ignore it. Ignore it all. I've been drinking. Don't blame me. Yeah. So, actually, no. I think, yeah. Incidentally, a little legal tip for anybody. Saying I was drinking, you can't blame me, is not in any way a defence. So, yes. I would like to issue a formal apology to anybody I have offended with. Wait, what did I say? Oh, whatever. I'm not saying it again, even if I remember. That's obviously just stupid. What am I doing? Yes. Ooh, there's a golden chest in this next room. Can I get to it? You can see on the map various things that have been in rooms you've seen. It's a nice little way. See if you've left any health that you might need to go pick up. Key, hearts, coins. Sure, it's all good. Whoa, whoa, no, I clicked the wrong button. What? No. God damn it, Flash player. Don't screw with me. Seriously, don't screw with me. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really know what I clicked. All I know is Flash wanting me to update suddenly. Though doesn't it always? Seriously, it's like it. Oh. Demon Judgment. You will trade hearts for potentially items. I'm going to finish the floor, see how much spare health there is, and then come back. Because I don't want to... Oh god, troll bomb. No. Oh, god, I don't think I'm going to have many spare hearts for Demon Judgment. Might be a couple. Maybe. Bosses tend to drop a fair bit of health, usually. So maybe I can go to him and hopefully get maybe a damage up. Demons tend to give a lot of damage. They're big on that. They're not big on like health or stuff, but damage, they love a bit of that. Oh, god damn it, this goddamn keyboard. Never cheap out on keyboards. Terrible idea. Well, at least don't go completely cheap on keyboards, because apparently if you do, they just don't work at all. Or at least, you know, don't work completely. Ooh, Harlequin baby, interesting. Well, not that interesting, it's actually pretty standard. Basically, little baby, and it shoots in that sort of angle. It's kind of useful, to be honest. Particularly if you have something like a brimstone, you can't fire on any sort of diagonal. So it's kind of nice to have a thing that does, honestly. Not going to bother with the library. I've already passed up on the only other decent item that could be a note, which is the Book of Blah. Careful. Kill them all at once, don't split them up, that's how to get myself hurt. Ooh. Ah, I do love a bit of brimstone, just kill them all in one shot. No, that wasn't one shot. Be careful with these things. Right, let's bomb that open. Where could the secret thing be? Actually, is there only one spot where there could be a secret room? I think there is. We'll have to go back for that. Ooh. Oh no, this is pretty easy actually. Particularly if you have any sort of what's it called? Where penetration, you know, where it goes through enemies, you know, the shots, because then you can just like hit all the different pieces at once. It's quite helpful. It's quite helpful. Anyway, let's blow up that. Get another spirit heart. So there's 2 half hearts. Probably going to go trade them if we can. Ooh, book revelations. Ah, meat. Tears plus HP up. Now, if I understand it right, that is a typo and it's actually damage and health. I think. Don't quote me on it. Seriously. Anyway, I think the only spot that could possibly be a secret room is this one. If I'm wrong, I'm not going to go checking everything else. I was right. 3 coins. Well, that's the asking price for a bomb, so sure. Okay, here's the question. How much am I willing to spend? Because I'm willing to spend a bit, because I have got spirit hearts in a way to replenish them. And I can get a couple of nice things. 2 of diamonds doubles my money. Very nice. Right, maybe I'm willing to go down to 3 hearts. Come on. Come on, pay out. Pay out. Pay out. Drinking and gambling. Not a good choice. Not a good combination. Come on. Yes! Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. Money equals power. For every 10 cents you have, you get 1 extra point of damage. Now, quite a bit actually, because the damage thing's only got up to 8. I think it goes off the scale. I think. Don't quote me on this. I don't know too much about mechanics in Isaac. I know a bit, not that much. But yes, very nice item. It goes quite well actually with the Steam sale because it means I can still spend money on the shop while not worrying that I'm like blowing all of my damage away. So you know that's a nice little combination. I can get there. Ooh, kill. Actually, you know, I'm living a lot longer than I thought I would. Considering I'm drinking and I haven't played in weeks, months, whatever. I was kind of thinking this would be like a nice 10-minute thing I could knock out a quick video on, because I forgot to make a video yesterday and today up until this point. Ooh, trinket. We haven't talked about these yet. This is the trinket slot. Basically, you have it's a sort of item, but it turns up in like any old chest or just spawns at the start of a room. It has certain effects. This one is, I want to say, vampirism and steals health. I'm not certain though. I forgot. They don't tell you. I have looked up most of these on the wiki about 3 or 4 times, but I never remember. The effects are less pronounced than normal items usually. Some of them have very weird items. Some of them are necessary. For instance, we're probably going to be picking up one called the Polaroid. Not the best one. It gives a shield if you go to half a heart, but it also allows you to go to the chest, which is the final level of the game. Come on, give me something good. I've gone to all of them, I think. What was that? What was that in the middle? Sorry, I stopped paying attention for a second. Right, what am I talking about? Trinkets, yes. So, probably the best trinket in my opinion. Some people have other ones. Most people have mine though. Cancer is the best trinket. Cancer doubles or significantly increases your rate of fire. Not particularly helpful if you have Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Epic Fetus, Fetus in a Jar, anything like that. However, if you just have Tears, one of the best arms in the game, this is not. Makes you piss yourself. Bloody brilliant. Of course it is. It's kind of good. Some people really hate it. I find it kind of useful. Bit of area denial, bit of defensive. It's okay. You just have to like not be stupid and just pop it at the start of a room. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Obviously wait for a good opportunity. Then again, some people also try and wait for an opportunity and then just end up not firing and just losing health and doing stupid things. I lost health there, but that's stupid damage. Don't worry about it. But, you know, I don't know. I think it's okay. It's not great. It's certainly not as good as an extra spirit heart every 6 rooms, so I'm going to keep hold of this, obviously. But it's not bad. Ooh, there's there's a lot of possible secret room places. I'm not happy about that, because I've got money equals power, so I can want a lot of money, but I don't want to blow all my bombs getting it. Oh, no. Oh, that's one of the best items in the game. Blue candle. It's damn tempting. It's damn tempting. I'll lose my health regen. I'm taking it. Basically, you press that, you press an arrow, you shoot, fire, does a lot of damage, and it recharges really quickly in the room without you killing anything. I'm going to buy this at 3 cents. Hermit, worthless. Well, it'll save me a key next round, but still, pretty much worthless. This does allow me to do a nice 1-2. I walk into a room, I do that, and then do that. It allows me to clear out a room quite quickly, quite safely. If the fire goes over bullets, it destroys the bullets. Oh, I forgot to charge my thing. I really shouldn't do that. Always be charging your thing. Brimstone is the actual name of it, or any sort of chargeable thing. 1 bomb for a chest, sure. Could be something good. Could be money. I need a bit more of that. Well, key and a coin. Considering that to bombs, that probably wasn't worth it. But oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no. Alright, this is where I take damage. Okay. Somehow the fire didn't kill that one. That was a bit annoying. Don't get me wrong, that was a bit annoying. What's the keyboard issues? What's beeping at me? Don't screw me. Come on, computer. Just let me finish a video. That's all I ask. Nothing. I can only walk in steps if I. Down and to the right. That's the one direction I can't go. Just if I'm charging. Wait, is it if I'm Wait, what? It works now. What? No. Oh, if I'm firing right, I can't do it. Right. Okay. Interesting. I'm sure there's a very technical reason for why that is. Either way, this was a poorly tested keyboard. Seriously. Oh. I was about to say we're going to fight war and get another cube of meat. What we're actually doing is fighting Conquest. Now, he's going to probably... There's a small chance he goes weird and gives me a cube of meat anyway. But he's probably going to give me an item called the White Pony, I think. Anyway, basically the item is an active item, that's the problem. It gives me flying, but it just makes me do that charge and the beams from light thing. Oh, come on, stop shooting me. Damn homing bullets. Got a cube of meat, it's supposed to be protecting me from stuff like this. Yeah, a bit of fire for him. Showed him. Come on, one more good volley. There we go. Hey, he gave me a cube of meat. So now I've got a little sphere of meat going around me and shooting. Very nice. What have we got in here? Tempting. This one is the mark. You may notice it is 666 in a circle. I think it was in a movie once or something. I don't know. This is Spirit of the Night. Turns me into a crazy wraith, demon, ghost thing. It makes me fly. Kind of nice. Gives me spectral tears, and I've already got that through I've already got that through like 2 different things that give me firing over rocks. Flying is nice. Not 2 hearts worth of nice. Damage, however, I think I'm going all in on the damage now. So, sure, let's take a mark. I mean, what am I trading there? 2 hearts and an eternity in hell for a bit of damage? Sure. Actually, technically the mark, doesn't that signify me as the Antichrist? I'm pretty sure I get to be like Prince of Hell now or something. Sure, that's how it works. Ooh, this is the boss trap room. If I have half a heart, I can go in there. And it's got an item in it, probably. Well, yeah, definitely, but probably a good one as well. Can't use it. What I can do is use the Hermit. Ooh. Worthless. Damn it. Oh, this is the 9 volt. Basically, if I use a thing, it would give me 2 bars to start with. Except with this one item that recharges itself. Brilliant. I might swap it out later, so even though it's going to lower my damage a little bit now, I'm going to take it on the off chance I change items later on the off chance. But for now, that's basically worthless. Oh, but that isn't. This is a arcade next to me. This allows me to gamble things, most relevantly, my health. Here's a trick. I gamble away all of my health, but half a heart, and then go into the boss trap room and get an item. Now, it requires me to spend a lot of my consumable red hearts, not containers, just the like temporary health. And so it's alright, it's a bit dangerous. But if I feel like I've got some way of recharging it, you know, the health, then it's probably worth it, to be honest. So, I've now cleared a path. Let's go do a bit of gambling. So, get the alcohol ready, obviously, doing gambling. Can't gamble without a drink in your hand, that's just ridiculous, obviously. So anyway, what you do is, this machine, you put health in, it gives you coins. These coins I can then either use to, get more damage from the thing, or I can gamble it. Gambling's nice because it means I might get the health, well, you know, the potential for the consumable health back, which is useful. So I need that. That's good. Vodka Coke for those wondering. Don't drink, kids. Seriously, don't drink. I'm actually not a kid, then you can drink. But then you're not a kid, so I wasn't talking to you. See? Logic works out. You think it doesn't, but then it does. Anyway. Door's now opened, and it is the 8-ball. Sure. Tears up, and it drops a card. I'm going to pop this strength card. It gives me more damage and an extra thing of health for the room. Kinda useful. I'm going to may as well, because I'm going to pick up that thing. I'm probably going to pop it immediately. I doubt it's anything particularly worthwhile. If it is, then I'm an idiot, but whatever. I'm always an idiot. Right, so this is Peep. That last one was Chug, fairly easy enemy. You can drop bombs, you'll eat them, and you'll explode, and it's quite funny. But, ow, thought it was going to move. But this one is Peep. This is a more annoying boss. There's a more annoying one that's quite similar to this one called the Bloat. Screw that guy. What have we got? The Joker. Interesting. Ha. Joker instantly transports me to the deal with the Devil Room. And that could potentially be something quite nice. Firstly, I'm going to go get this consumable health. Then I'm going to go to the deal with the Devil Room. Ooh hoo hoo. Interesting, interesting. This is the Forget Me Now. You use it and you redo the floor. I'm not going to take this because it does mean giving up the blue candle. Don't want to do that. This is Demon Baby. I like Demon Baby. It's like a little auto turret that shoots at anybody who gets near me. I'll demonstrate on this room. See? Shoots at the things. It's very nice for dealing with like flies and other little things that'd be tricky to hit with my slow charging brimstone. Or even one and then, you know, miss with the blue candle, because I've got both ways of dealing with them. See? So now it's shooting at all these little dudes. The double spiders are a bit more annoying because they take a lot more hits, but little spiders it can deal with very nicely. Oh god, oh god. Shots. Shots fired. Shots are being fired. Everywhere. Ah. Bit dangerous. Bit dangerous. Not terribly dangerous. Dangerous enough for me to be ever so slightly worried though. Particularly since I don't have that much health anymore. I've given away most of it. Huh. 9 lives. I take it. it puts me down to 1 heart, but gives me 9 lives. Huh. No. I've got no chance to recharge, and you can't do the later bosses with 1 heart, which is what it puts you down to if you die. So, no. I can't do it. I'll lose the game if I do it, and it'll be a slow, annoying loss because I'll have to die 9 times on probably 1 room to do it. I can't justify it. Sorry, I'd love to show it, but it's no good. I can't do it. I can't do it. It might be, if I could beat like the later bosses with 1 heart, if I had the items for that, maybe, but I can't do it. I'm almost guaranteed to take damage on some of the later bosses, at least 1 hit, and that's all it'd take. Well, if I had 9 lives, that's all it'd take. As it is, I've got a bit of a leeway and I can recharge. Those are some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Less annoying with Brimstone, of course, as most enemies are. Oh god. I took damage. I don't care for that. Syringe, this one is speed and range up. Yes, a speed up. I've been asking for that all game. Finally. You can move. Ooh, I can get health. Oh, there's health all over this floor. Why haven't I gotten that? Whatever, I'll go back for it later. Ooh. Shoot him up. Shoot him up. Okay, that's my last bomb. Not terribly happy about that situation. What did I get out of it? A bomb and a scent. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back for a half heart, because when you go into the boss room on Necropolis, which should be level 6 or 3-2, whichever one you want to look at it as, you can't walk out to it once you walk in. It's kind of a all-in sort of deal. So you kind of want to be at full by the time you go in there. It's generally a good idea. This is Mom. This is the original final boss. So if you start the game, this is who you have to beat. And if I lose to her, I'm a terrible, terrible person because I've beaten her plenty of times. I really shouldn't be losing to her anymore. Mind you, you know, drinking, bit slowed, and I haven't really played in a long time. So I haven't beaten Mom in a long time, but it's a fairly easy boss fight, particularly with the sort of crowd control I have. Okay, half hearts, take it. This is a trinket called the Polaroid. You need it, I say need it, as in is absolute requirement, to go to the chest, final area of the game. Don't expect to get there, but if I do, I'll be sad if I didn't take it, so I have to take it. That's Isaac's fork, that gives lifesteal. Don't know what the pushpin does. Maybe it fires through enemies, I think, maybe. The sun, oh, amazing card. Damages all enemies on a room, shows me the entire map, and heals me to full. Gonna hold on to that for a long time, probably. Health down. Good lord, the pills have been bad for me. Trust me, there are some good ones. Well, basically counterpoints to what I've taken so far, but yeah. Oh, you get little vignettes between things. I'm gonna let you see this one now while I drink. Oh, sad Isaac. Got a wig. Sure. There's some story related to that. Or some stories that people have suggested are true. We are on the, oh interesting, we're on the Womb XL. At least it's the Womb. The Womb was the original. It's not Utero, which is the harder version of the Womb. But it is XL. That's something added in the DLC. Basically, instead of 2 floors, we have 1 giant floor. Now, if I use the sun, I could clear out a room and show me the path to the boss, and I could do it really quickly and get both done. Sure. I'm going to die on this. I'd take damage on this room anyway. Oh, good lord, that's a long trip. Okay. Okay. Please be something good. Squeezy. Sure. Tears up and 2 spirit hearts. Worth fighting these unless I take 2 hits of damage, and even then I get a little something out of it. I've really screwed myself. I've traded too much health, I think. I mean, it was fun. It's made for a nice fun run, and like I said, I never intended to win. Like, I never intended to it lasts more than 5 minutes. This video is going to take forever to process. But whatever. I can always edit it down, but that'd take even longer, so... details. I really just figured out how to put like music and stuff into things. All uncopyrighted, I think. Is it just 2? I think it's just 2 for a boss trap. It is. Right, let's move on. Demon Judgment, maybe. Maybe. Oh, these are an interesting one. You only see them on the womb and above. Doppelgangers. They sort of copy your movements. They're a bitch to deal with if you haven't already. If you haven't got like Brimstone, which is an insta fire, because they fire the same bullets, and so it's really hard to hit them and not get hit yourself. This setup I've got, it would actually, it's really easy for me to deal with them, mind you, because I've got Brimstone, which is like insta fire across the map, so I can just fire and then dodge. Demon Judgment would fire and it wouldn't count as a shot. Oh god, this is my death. This is my death. No, I want to do one more thing. Don't want to die now. Not today. Okay. Okay. Oh god, here we go, here we go. Hammer. Okay, half a heart, Polaroid triggered. Okay, so let me get to the boss. Let me get to the boss and I'll be happy. Careful, careful. Can only take 1 hit. Okay. This is probably where I die. Unless this is something really good. It wasn't. Death. Which incidentally, that was supposed to be death. I've got the... Oh, I don't have the Book of Revelations. Okay, so now I get to fight the hardest boss in the game. Well, the hardest non-boss boss in the game. You know what I'm talking about. The one that isn't like a necessary thing for the things. Never mind. I died. I died. Should have popped the death card. It does damage. Anyway, that is the Binding of Isaac. I think you've had a general idea what it is. Personally, my recommendation is to buy it. It's fun. It's really cheap. If you wait for like a sale, it goes for like £1 less. That's £1 or $2 maybe American. I think. I don't know. Don't have to more layers in any other currency. I'm not learning euros. God damn it. We find that over here. Anyway, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please tune into the next episode of the Indie Digest, where I'll be doing something else, presumably, or maybe I'll do this again. Whatever. I don't know. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you next time.